Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of our meeting on the Mediterranean. It's a emerging crowd here this morning. I think that's a sign of not just a strong day yesterday, but also a busy night, an active night. So we're going to let folks sort of trickle in before we get going with our very important first panel, which is entitled Hopes and Concerns, How Patients and Caregivers Approach ATMPs. Bob Smith, who is one of our prominent board members and is Senior Vice President, Global Gene Therapy Business at Pfizer. Pfizer, of course, is one of the leading companies in the cell and gene therapy space. So we're delighted to have Bob moderate this very impressive panel. I think you all will enjoy it tremendously. And as I said yesterday, patients are our true north, so it's a great way to kick off our day 2. So I'll turn it over to Bob in just a moment. Following Bob, we have a really important panel. So Nicholas Gertler, who's a co-founder of Galen Atlantica, is one of the most strategic minds, I think, in the cell and gene therapy space. He and his partner, Matt Diver, are valued and trusted advisors to ARM. We work with them on our strategic plan, kind of revising our plan that was approved by the board, and I think you'll really enjoy this panel. This is, we call this Leaders Forum on EU Health Technology Assessments for ATMPs. And he's really brought in some senior people from across Europe to kind of discuss, like, how can we evolve, how can we continue to bring, the payer reimbursement model up to speed with our emerging technology, right? So I talked yesterday about trying to modernize healthcare systems. This is a great example of how we are trying to actively partner with health technology assessment bodies to sort of bring things along in this case in Europe. So it's a nice mix of former HTAs, current folks, and then some company people. And then one more session to highlight, which Jeff Ross, one of our board members, who's the CEO of Miromatrix Medical. For those of you that aren't familiar, this is one of the most innovative companies in our field. Jeff Ross is going to lead this panel that we thought of it, we were like, well, what's a good name for this panel? And we came up with, for the first time, the Pioneers Tax, Challenges and Opportunities of Being at the Forefront of Innovation. It's really about this concept that when you are pushing the envelope and coming up with really novel, breathtaking technology, people struggle to understand it, right? Regulators definitely, they don't know what to compare it to, right? It's new. And we've heard this time and again from our kind of bleeding edge members that are like, I'm kind of pushing the envelope on this, and then I go to regulators and they struggle to understand what we're talking about. And so this is normal in leading edge technology, but we want to sort of depersonalize it, make it not so much about the individuals, not so much about the companies, and just have an honest and frank discussion about what happens when you're driving forward with new modalities. So I think people will really enjoy this panel, which is the first time we're doing this. All right, with that, I'm going to turn it over to Bob. Yesterday was a great day. I enjoyed the panels a lot. Hopefully you did as well, and the networking. So I would encourage everybody to really lean in, enjoy today. This first panel will be, I think, a great way to kick us off. So enjoy the day, and next year we'll see folks in Rome. Thank you.